Hey everyone, welcome back to My Apple Zone, and in this video I'm going to be answering your questions. So let's get started. So this first question comes from Jack Almighty 1. Where did you get that desk from? And if you don't mind me asking, how much did you pay for it? I got this desk from Office Max. I've had it for about a year, and I paid I think about $199 for it. I don't particularly like it that much because it's made out of glass and it gets dirty really easy. It shows handprints, and if you've got something to drink, it leaves watermarks, and it's really hard to keep it clean and looking nice. And it's not very big. It's not as big as I would have liked, and I'm running out of room, so I'm going to be getting a new desk in the future. So anyway, Office Max, $200. If you like the glass desk, that's great. I don't particularly like it, and again, I'll be getting a new desk here in the future. Second question is from Mr. BSN 420. I was wondering if you have any more updates on the iPhone 5 because I'm ready to get a new phone in June, but if the iPhone 5 is coming out soon, I'm going to wait. So if you have any new info, please post a video. Well, I did post a video about the next generation iPhone, I think about a month ago. It's in the videos. If you look at the videos I've posted, you can check it out. So when is the next iPhone going to come out? Well, there is rumor that the iPhone 4S will be coming out probably in August or early September, and it's not going to be a very big update to the iPhone 4. It'll probably have a dual-core processor and maybe a bigger screen, but it won't be a 4G phone, meaning it won't work on Verizon's 4G network or AT&T's 4G network. The iPhone 5 is supposed to be coming out earlier next year or later this year. But these are all rumors and all speculation. So if you are thinking about buying a new iPhone, I would wait until the end of June, early July. I mean, you're only about 6 weeks away. That's when Apple normally announces the new iPhone. So I think you'll have a better idea in June when the next iPhone's coming out. So if you can wait another 6 weeks, I'd wait another 6 weeks before buying an iPhone. NA Productions 97 wrote, how do you record the videos with your camera using the computer? So what I think he's referring to is this application right here. You can see it right here. It's called EOS Utility. It's from Canon. It comes with all their DSLR video cameras. It comes installed, well, it comes on a disc, and you just install the software. And what it allows you to do is set up all the settings on the DSLR camera before you start filming, so you don't have to go up to the camera and do it. You can set the white balance, you can focus the camera. There's a bunch of other settings. You can set the exposure. I mean, you can do almost everything with EOS Utility that you can on the camera itself, although there are still some features on the camera that you have to set yourself. So it's called EOS Utility. If you have a DSLR video camera from Canon, you can either download it from the Canon website or it comes bundled with the software. So the next question is from Mr. Phillip. Mr. FEULIP. When I upgrade from Snow Leopard to Lion, will I lose all my files? No, you will not. You can, Apple's got, when you upgrade from Snow Leopard to Lion, it just does a simple upgrade of the operating system. All your files are still there, so you don't have to worry about losing any files. Just put in the Snow Leopard disk and do the installation, and everything will be just where it was when you left it, but now you'll be using Snow Leopard instead of Leopard. You can do a clean install where it actually just wipes out the hard drive and just installs the operating system, but you have to go into the advanced mode to do that. It's a separate option. It's not the default option, so if you don't select that, you're fine. Just go with the normal Snow Leopard upgrade and all your files will be there. B1FN says, hello, I was just wondering if I should buy a MacBook Pro 15-inch 2.4 gigahertz or a MacBook Pro 15-inch 2.53 gigahertz. Does the gigahertz make a big difference? Okay, so the difference between 2.4 and 2.53, negligible. I mean, you really won't notice that big of a difference. I mean, you won't even notice it at all. So it all depends on your budget. I mean, how much money do you have to spend? If you've got enough money and you want to buy the 2.53 gigahertz version, then go with that version, or go with that model, go with that processor speed. If not, you know, if your budget is limited, then go with the 2.4, because you're really not going to see the difference between 2.4 and 2.53. So Sean Flan said, I'm thinking about getting the iPad 2. Do you think the 16 gig model is more than enough space? Well, the iPad 2 that I have right here is 16 gigs, and it's more than enough space for me. Really, if you aren't storing a lot of photos or a lot of video, a lot of TV shows, and 16 gigabyte would be just fine. With the 16 gigabyte iPad, you can store about 4 movies, 4 or 5 movies, a bunch of photos, a lot of songs. So I mean, you are limited to some degree, but if you're not going to be storing a lot of videos, if you're not going to be storing a lot of photos, and again, it depends on the size of your photos. If you're doing raw image photos that you're going to be viewing on the iPad, or if you're going to be doing, if you're going to be storing photos that are very high resolution, 10 megapixel or more, then of course it's going to take up more space. But if you're just taking photos with the iPad 2, the resolution on the camera is very low, so those photos will not take up a lot of space. And if you're only watching 1 or 2 movies, then the 16 gigabyte version will be just fine. Solon Ace 96 says, I have $1,800 and can't decide whether or not to buy a refurbished 15-inch MacBook Pro 2.1 gigahertz for $1,200, or a new 15-inch MacBook Pro 2.4 gigahertz for $1,900. Please respond. Well, again, it's, you know, if you've got $1,800 to spend, and the 2.4 gigahertz is $1,900, so apparently you don't quite have enough money. If you're not, so you got the 2.1 gigahertz refurbished versus the 2.4 gigahertz new MacBook Pro. Again, are you going to be using this MacBook Pro for video editing or gaming? If you're going to be doing a lot of post-production video editing, a lot of gaming, then I would definitely go with the 2.4 gigahertz MacBook Pro. But if you're not, then save the what is it, $700 and go with the refurbished 2.1 gigahertz. You'll be saving $700 and you'll be getting a great computer. So there's your options. If you're doing a lot of gaming, a lot of post-production video editing, then go with the faster processor. If not, then go with the 2.1 gigahertz. So those are the viewer questions that were submitted, and if you guys have any questions, just leave a comment down below or send me a message through YouTube, and I'll be happy to answer your question and be adding some of those to the next viewer questions. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up to support the channel, and until next time, I will talk to you later. Hey, and don't forget about the iPad 2 giveaway I'm doing. The contest is still going on strong, so all you have to do to enter is become a subscriber. For all the information, just click on the iPad 2 giveaway link above. Thanks again, everyone, for stopping by, and I will talk to you later.